What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to Gun History Vault, the channel where we dig into the guns that actually deserve your money, not just the ones with the biggest marketing budget. Today we are talking budget pistols, and in 2026, while everyone is distracted by flashy, overpriced handguns, a quiet group of affordable pistols is doing something nobody expected, outperforming them. No hype, no spotlight, just cold, reliable performance when it matters most. We are breaking down the top 10 budget pistols you can buy right now in June 2026. Let's get straight into it. Kicking things off at number 10, the Taurus G3C. And if you're on a budget in 2026, this one deserves serious respect. It's a striker-fired 9mm compact, polymer-framed, with a 3.2-inch barrel and 12+1 capacity. And Taurus ships it with 3 magazines in the box, which is rare at this price. At roughly 22 ounces and just over 6 inches long, it disappears under a shirt easily. The safety package is unusually complete for a budget gun. Striker block, manual safety, trigger safety, and a loaded chamber indicator. Sights run on Glock pattern dovetails, so the aftermarket world opens right up. Range testing across more than 1,000 rounds turned up only a single malfunction. Street price hovers near $280, backed by a lifetime warranty. For the money, it's hard to beat. At number 9, the Ruger Security 9, and if you want American manufacturing without the American price tag, this one belongs on your radar in 2026. Chambered in 9mm with a 4-inch barrel and 15+1 capacity, it ships with 2 mags and weighs about 23.7 ounces. The standout feature is Ruger's Secure Action System, an internal hammer paired with a bladed safety trigger that gives a smoother pull than most striker guns, and because it's hammer-fired, the slide is noticeably easier to rack. That's a real advantage for shooters with limited grip strength. Recoil is mild, double taps stay controllable, and reliability has held up well in independent testing. Expect to pay around $300. Number 8, the SCCY CPX-2. And for shooters who want ultralight and ultra-affordable, this little American-made subcompact delivers. It's a 9mm with a 3.1-inch barrel, 10+1 capacity, and an unloaded weight of just 15 ounces. Built on a Zytel polymer frame with a black nitride stainless slide. Inside is a 7075 T6 aircraft-grade aluminum receiver, and the sights are steel rather than plastic. A nice touch at this price. It's double action only with no manual safety, relying on a long, heavy trigger pull as the primary safeguard, much like a revolver. The Gen 3 model uses Glock 43 pattern sights, and a red dot ready version exists too. Testing showed no failures to feed, fire, or eject, with groups clustering inside 3 inches at 30 feet. Price range, roughly $250 to $310, lifetime warranty included. At number 7, the Canik TP9SF Elite. And honestly, this is the gun that makes you question why you'd ever spend more. A 9mm striker-fired pistol with a 4.2-inch barrel and 15+1 capacity, it ships with 2 magazines and weighs 28.2 ounces. Finished in a sharp tungsten gray Cerakote. The headline feature is the trigger, a 1/4 inch of pre-travel, a clean 4.25-pound break, and a short reset that rivals far pricier competition guns. The Warren tactical sight setup combines a blacked-out rear with a fiber optic front for fast acquisition, and every control is fully ambidextrous. Real-world groups land around 2 inches at 25 yards, with rock-solid reliability across hundreds of rounds. Expect $350, $430. Number 6, the Palmetto State Armory Dagger Compact, and if you want Glock 19 capability without the Glock 19 price tag, this one's a no-brainer. It's PSA's direct answer to the Glock 19, a striker-fired 9mm with a 3.9-inch barrel and 15+1 capacity, starting at just $299. It's fed by Magpul PMag 15 GL9 magazines. The Carry Cuts version smooths the slide edges for snag-free draws, and the steel sights are a genuine upgrade over factory Glock plastic. It's fully compatible with Glock 19 holsters and aftermarket parts. In testing across 5 different ammo brands over 400 to 500 rounds, the Dagger ran without a single malfunction, and every unit carries a transferable lifetime warranty. At number 5, the Tisas PX-9 Gen 3. And if you haven't heard of this one yet, pay attention, because this Turkish-made pistol might be the biggest sleeper on the entire list. The duty model ships with both an 18-round and a 20-round magazine, over 38 rounds of capacity right out of the box. It runs SIG P226 pattern magazines, accepts Glock pattern sights, and fits Springfield XD holsters. The included accessory kit is staggering for the price. A holster, swappable backstraps and side panels, a removable magwell, an optic sealing plate, and spare fiber optic rods. The slide is cut for the Trigicon RMR footprint. Owners consistently report zero jams past 1,000 rounds, with accuracy rivaling guns costing far more. Street price, $299, $329. Number 4, the Hi-Point CF380. And look, I know what you're thinking, but hear me out because this one still deserves an honest conversation. Chambered in .380 ACP with a 3.5-inch barrel and 8+1 capacity, it's heavier than you'd expect at 29 ounces. But that mass actually tames recoil. Features include a thumb safety, magazine disconnect safety, last round hold open, and adjustable 3-dot sights with a bonus peep sight. It's rated for plus P ammunition and includes a free trigger lock with 100% American-made parts. Testing showed zero failures to feed, fire, or eject. The trigger is heavy but consistent, and Hi-Point backs it with a lifetime warranty, all for under $175. At number 3, the Rock Island Armory STK-100, and this one is genuinely unlike anything else on this list. While everyone else builds polymer guns, Araya went full metal. This full-size 9mm has a 4.5-inch barrel and takes 17-round Glock-compatible magazines. The slide is machined 4140 steel on a steel chassis inside an aluminum grip frame, totaling 28 ounces. Extra mass that flattens recoil noticeably. The grip sits at a 1911 angle rather than a Glock angle, which points more naturally for many shooters, while controls remain Glock Gen 3 compatible. Across mixed FMJ and hollow point testing, it ran flawlessly, with 25-yard groups holding around 3 inches. Price, $500-$550, so close to the top. At number 2, the EAA Girsan MC9, a quiet overachiever that punches well above its price tag. This striker-fired polymer 9mm offers 17+1 capacity, a 4.2-inch barrel, 4.6-inch threaded variants available, and weighs just under 30 ounces. The trigger breaks clean around 5.5 to 6 pounds with a short reset and the feature set. Interchangeable backstraps, ambidextrous controls, an accessory rail, and an optics-ready slide exceeds what you'd expect at this price. It runs reliably across a wide range of ammunition, with only minor issues reported under extreme conditions. And the number 1 budget pistol you can buy right now, the Springfield Hellcat OSP, the micro-compact king of 2026. This 9mm striker-fired pistol holds 11+1 flush or 13+1 extended, among the highest capacities in its class, with a 3-inch hammer-forged barrel and an 18.3-ounce weight that makes it disappear under clothing. The OSP cut allows direct mounting of micro red dot optics without modification. The flat-face trigger breaks around 5.8 pounds, and accuracy stays impressive for the size. Sub 2.5-inch groups at 25 yards, with hundreds of rounds run without a hiccup. For pure budget carry value, the Hellcat OSP is the undisputed number 1 right now. And that is your complete top 10 budget pistols of June 2026. From lightweight, everyday carries to full metal duty guns. Every pistol on this list proves that price and performance don't have to move together. Drop your pick in the comments. Which one would you actually trust to carry every day? If this list opened your eyes to a gun you'd written off, smash that like button and subscribe to Gun History Vault for honest, no-nonsense firearm breakdowns every single week. We will see you in the next one.